Schultz. He was good with the kids.
That's great. What's up, you guys?
Hey, Coach.
How you doing?
Hey, Coach.
Yep. What's up?
Coach, congratulations again on the win on Friday night. One thing we did see was Nolan Traore kind of had an off game for by his standards. What was it like kind of coaching him through that and getting him to stay the course?
Yeah, I mean, I won't say off game. Like, for all the rookies, right, their job is to develop, right? It's not going to happen overnight, and everybody wants to see success overnight. It is the G League, but it is professional basketball, and this is a really good league. So it's not going to be easy every single night, but it's part of the process, and he'll be better.
And today you'll be getting Grant Nelson back. I need to ask you, what's your mindset on going to be able to see him do what he does best?
No, excited to see Grant. You know, he's been out for a while, and just happy for him to be able to play. He's going to play his first professional game today, and he's excited. We're excited to have him. He offers some size and some versatility for us that we'll need going forward, and just excited for him, happy for him.
And my final question is about Nate Williams last game. He was one of the unsung heroes that didn't get talked about a ton, but he had 18 points. He looked terrific shooting the ball. What was it like seeing him kind of kill it on the offensive side and defense too?
Yeah, I mean, both sides of the ball, man. Nate, he just plays extremely hard. His just competitive edge, it ignites the whole group. Shot the ball real last game and just got to his spots. You know, got downhill, got to the free throw line a couple of times, and then when he got open shots, he just let it fly. That's what we encourage all our guys to do.
Coach, for a season opener, and we talked before the game on Friday night, keeping it vanilla, just kind of letting the guys go out there, you know, play basketball like you've been doing since you're 8 years old. What was your assessment of the way your team played, given that it was game number one and things were a little basic?
Yeah, you can see some nervousness, especially the start of the game. Like I said, game one, you're going to see sloppiness. The execution was okay, could have been better. The ability to just take care of the ball, could do a better job at that. What led to just live ball turnovers and having us to get back in transition and just easy fast break points for them. But, I mean, we watch film, clean it up, and try to be better today.
I mean, to that end, the adjustment you guys made first half versus second half was completely night and day.
Yeah.
And again, along the lines of game number one, I mean, how encouraging, how nice was it to see that your guys could adjust on the fly and completely flip the script first half?
No, it's very positive. I mean, of course, when, especially in the first game of the season, when you have to face some adversity, we faced some little bit of adversity, especially in that first half, and come out in the second half and hold those guys, 39 or 40 points in that half. It was great to see. It was very encouraging. So that was good for those guys.
I wanted to ask you about Danny Wolf, the double-double that he had.
Yeah.
I saw a video where he was saying that he was a little off. He was getting good shots.
Yeah.
The fact that he still ended up with a double-double was amazing. What do you think about how he adjusted in the second half?
Yeah, I mean, you know, like all those guys, they hold themselves to high standards, right? And like I said, the question about Nolan, right? Like he wants to play really well, and it just don't happen overnight, right? And it's a really good job of him just figuring out in the second half of what he needed to do. Like he was getting to his spots. It's just all we want Danny to do is just play extremely hard. Just play hard, just focus on that, just playing hard, just simplify things for him, and then the offense will come. It's going to come. He's so versatile offensively that he can score inside, he can score outside, he can score from the free throw line. Is that the offense is going to come? But just from a competitive standpoint, you just want to play extremely hard every time you step on the floor.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll just have a broadcast stick around.
Appreciate it,
Good luck
Scott.
today, Coach.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Yes, sir. You too.
Thank you.
Thank you, miss.
See you, Scott.
See you out there.
I'll be in touch.
All right, Coach, so the number that jumps out for them, 28 fast break points in the first half,
Yep.
4 in the second half.
Yeah.
A little bit more in detail, if you could, about how you guys prevented their fast break. Was it finally taking care of the ball in the second half?
It was a little bit of that, you know. I won't say just taking care of the ball. Like the transition defense, like we struggled transition defense wise. Doesn't just because we weren't getting back in transition. It starts with the offensive side of the ball, right? Taking good shots, a missed layup and you hit the floor, it's like a live ball turnover for us. So it starts with having correct spacing, just so we won't play in crowd and taking care of the ball, just taking good shots. And we do those things, and we did that better in the second half and slow down the transition defense.
My question is, that was a long game
Yeah.
on Friday. You had 2 successful challenges.
Yeah.
You talked about just being comfortable here and, being your 3rd season coming back, how confident were you, taking those challenges,
Yeah.
really trusting your staff and trusting your team?
Yeah. Like you said, year 3 for me. We got a core group of the staff that return. We have a new video guy named Mfon and he did a really good job of just having an eye for it, right? And this is my first year working with him, and that's going to take time. But the staff did a really good job of just pointing out when should we challenge, when should we not challenge. I'm so engulfed and locked into the game that when I turn and look at those guys, they say challenge it. I'm challenging because I trust those guys. So just the familiarity there with those guys and the trust factor.
Speaking of the staff, also Yuri had the charge that he picked up, and he
Yep.
was one of the ones calling for that challenge too.
Yeah.
You kind of tell me how that conversation with the trusting someone. I mean, this is your
Yeah,
first game with
yeah.
him, and you're just really kind of trusting him like he was set.
Yeah, like I said, all month Yuri been doing a really good job just leading that group and just having a voice in that locker room. And he's kind of taking the reins of that team so far as being the leader of our team. Yuri took 4 charges in that game. He ended up getting 3 successful charges. And it's crazy. I was kind of in a torn in between because I had 2 timeouts left. And then Yuri's calling for a challenge. I just want to let him know that I trust him on the floor. And if he thinks he got a charge and he's sacrificed his body for the team, I'm going to sacrifice that timeout for him. So I let him get that challenge, and we ended up winning.
Big difference in the game for you was your bench.
Yep.
Obviously, Ben doing what he did with the bench as a whole. Trey came in, shot lights out, 8 of 9. I think.
Yeah.
From the field, you guys scored a 56-23 from a bench perspective. And how
Yeah.
much was that a factor on Friday, and how much are you going to lean on those guys again tonight?
Yeah, I think we're going to lean on our bench throughout the year. I think that's the beauty of our team, just our depth. We've got guys that have played in this league and start in this league and come off the bench. And that's the beauty of our team as well. Is like those guys don't care if they start, they finish the game, in the game, they just want to be connected. They just want to win. So I'm happy for a guy like Trey to come off the bench and just give us automatic offense. Just curious to see how those guys come out today. It's game 2, and it's still early in the year, so we're still trying to get out the kinks and learning one another. So excited to see what they bring out today.
The guy off the bench was obviously Ben. Came in, gave you 11 points in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a guy who has started 5 games at the NBA level already this season. I mean, how critical was he to the success the other night? And again, will he be today?
Very critical. Just like I said, his poise on the floor. He come in the game, he checking the game. Just haven't played in a while, right? Just getting significant minutes here on Long Island, and just to see how poised he was, I just felt at ease when he's on the floor, and you could just tell he's excited to play basketball, and just let him make some mistakes and play through his mistakes and we're looking over his shoulder. It was good for a guy like him.
Last thing for me, Nolan, you mentioned it earlier, not really an off game, he had 7 assists.
Yeah.
So in the first game of the season, they're figuring out their chemistry. How impressed were you of that?
I'm very impressed. I mean, one thing I'm just going to continue to challenge Nolan all year about just his ball pressure defensively, especially being a small guard, man, in the NBA and professional. Like, he got to pick up, pressure the ball, just set the tone for us. Like I said, he's very, very fast. He has NBA speed right now, so he can get in the paint whenever he wants to. And now it's just when he gets in the paint, just making the right decision. And like you said, he had 7 assists, and he felt like he could have played better, right? And he holds himself to high standards, and he's going to keep getting better and better as the year progresses.
Thanks, Coach.
That's it. Cool.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Go on, Coach.
Deserve it.